My name is Peterson, and my profession is in marketing for higher education, and I'm also a spin instructor for Rush Cycle for about almost actually 3 years now, coming up. Something that I'm most proud of, really getting kind of personal here, speaking up for myself in the sense that I'm part of that Me Too movement. I actually was sexually harassed 2 years ago in the workplace, and it was at a work event, and I work in events, and it was hosting a male predominant organization, and I was publicly harassed. No one said anything, no bystander intervention happened, and it left me pretty traumatic. And the actions were taken from my workplace. I'm really fortunate that they took action to help me through the process with it. But I took it a step further, and I actually reached out to the advisor of that organization to start a conversation, to not just let it go by, and not let those men that harassed me just get a slap on the wrist. So I actually, with a facilitator, her name is Sarah, and she's awesome. She helped me speak actually at this organization at one of their meetings. And I spoke about my experiences, and we facilitated a really great program about bystander intervention, and how actually it was surprising that when I told my story to this group, and some of them were witnesses at that incident, and they said I wasn't sure if I should have said anything. So it was a really groundbreaking moment, especially with the Me Too movement, especially with misogynism these days, that it was getting that conversation started. What can you do? No, it's not okay to just not say anything and not do anything. Let's try to work out what are some ways we can say something when something seriously wrong has been done. And I left feeling so much more proud of myself that I stood up for myself, and hopefully these men have learned how to treat women better, and how to better react to these situations. I remember this one guy, he came up to me, and it was after I was leaving on the hallway, and he said, "Thank you so much. We've been really struggling with this organization for a while, and I feel like you finally got through to them. And he's like, can I just give you a hug?" And I'm like, yes.
Awesome.
It was like I left feeling just so much more lifted and enlightened, and it was just really a proud and just momentous experience I could ask for. It's hard to stand out and to progress and to advance, but now seeing all these great movements happening, the Boss Babe movement, Sheryl Sandberg, and just so it's really empowering to see that you can stand up for yourself, and that you should be proud of who you are and what you do, and nothing should or could hold you back. And that's actually what I say a lot in my spin class, and just try to motivate people, men and women, equality. I'm really super close with my mom and dad. They raised me right. They raised me to be a good and happy person. My mom she has exponential amounts of love and boundless patience, and something I've learned from her is that patience with myself and with other people. And with my dad, I think he is the one that has taught me my worth, which is why I stood up for myself those couple years ago, because I know not all men are like that, because my dad has shown me that women do deserve to be respected and to be treated well, and that anything otherwise is not acceptable. Especially in the world of social media and technology, I think the way to empower people is to be an active listener, to be present. We're at restaurants, and you see these groups in a table, and they're just all on their cell phones and not speaking to each other, and I've seen that so many times, and that's not real connection. So that's why I feel like if you are an active listener, if you're present with someone, they are empowered because they know you have their full attention. So that's why before my class even starts and I make an announcement, like class will be starting soon, I would say, let me know if you want to chat, or you need a hug, or you just, what if you just want to catch up, so it just kind of, it makes them feel that they are acknowledged and they are welcomed and they are loved. My advice for future leaders, or one day to my future daughter, is to know your worth. Never forget how much You are appreciated, you are loved for who you are. Oftentimes we compare ourselves to other people, or we let media or social media tell us who we need to be, but hone in on yourself, you know your worth, and never back down from it.